This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for December 30, 2022. And in the news this afternoon, a 65-year-old man charged for abduction and buggery of a woman in St. Elizabeth. A 65-year-old man has been charged with forceful abduction, rape, and buggery of a woman in St. Elizabeth. He is Wavell Levy of Hampstead District, Red Bank in the parish. The incident happened on Monday, December 19. According to the Black River Police, the woman was allegedly abducted by Levy, after which she was sexually assaulted. A report was made to the police and Levy turned himself in. He was subsequently arrested and charged. His court date is being finalized. Man accused of stealing US $20,000 from tourist bank accounts charged. A St. Andrew man who reportedly stole the bank cards of a tourist at a resort in Oteria, St. Anne, and withdrew large sums has been charged by the police. 32-year-old Dimitri French of an Old Harbor Road address has been charged with burglary and larceny. Reports are that the man and his partner left their cottage for dinner between 7 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. on Wednesday, December 21. The police say he later discovered that cash and his bank cards were missing from his wallet. According to the police, he was alerted of 2 transactions made from his account totaling US $20,000. A report was filed and according to the police, CCTV footage showed French committing the offense. He was subsequently arrested and charged. His court date is being arranged. Portland man charged for attacking woman inside her home. The police in Portland have charged a man accused of attacking a woman inside her home and reportedly attempting to rape her. Charged with assault with intent to rape, unlawful wounding, and assault occasioning bodily harm is 42-year-old Everett McNaby, a farmer of Cornwall Barracks in the parish. The police say the incident happened in Moortown in November. Reports are that McNaby was at the woman's house when he initiated sexual contact. When told to stop, he allegedly forced himself onto her, and an altercation developed where she received various injuries, according to the police. The police were summoned and the woman was taken to the hospital where she was treated. McNaby was subsequently apprehended and later charged. He is scheduled to appear before the court on Tuesday, January 10, 2023. Teen accused of threatening child's mother for custody of baby. An 18-year-old man accused of using an illegal firearm to threaten the 19-year-old mother of his child has been slapped with multiple assault charges. Javon Gooding, otherwise called Mojo, is facing charges of possession of a prohibited weapon, using a firearm to commit a scheduled offense, and assault at common law. Reports are that he used a gun to threaten the mother of his child if she did not give the offspring to him. According to the police, the incident occurred on Friday, November 25, 2022. It was reported that at about 12:50 p.m., the woman was on West Parade in downtown Kingston purchasing fruits when she was approached by Gooding, who demanded that she hand over the child. A firearm was reportedly brought into play. Gooden then allegedly threatened to kill his child's mother if she did not comply. The woman reportedly managed to flee the area in a taxi, and a report was made to the police. Following investigations, Gooden was apprehended during a targeted operation. He was subsequently charged. Man charged after firearm seized by security guard. A man has been charged with breaches of the Firearms Act after a security guard seized his illegal firearm on Marcus Garvey Drive on Tuesday, December 13. Charged is 39-year-old Dave Tyrrell of Ellington Road, Bridgeport in St. Catherine. Tyrrell was charged with possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition after a Taurus 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 17 9mm rounds of ammunition was taken from him by a security guard. Reports are that about 5:30 p.m., the security guard who was on duty noticed Tyrrell with a firearm and made enquiries. Tyrrell could not produce a firearm license or permit, so the security guard confiscated the weapon and summoned the police. On arrival of the lawmen, the firearm and ammunition were handed over. However, Tyrrell could not be found. On Wednesday, December 21, he turned himself into the police accompanied by his attorney. He was subsequently charged after an interview was conducted. Teen shot in buttocks in Arnett Gardens. Police in West Kingston are probing the injury of a teenager who was shot in the buttocks as he played dominoes in Arnett Gardens on Wednesday evening. The 18-year-old was among several other people who were in an area of the community called the Paradise Court. He has since been treated at hospital. Police reported that about 5:50 p.m., the teen was playing dominoes with 3 other males when they heard an explosion. The teen reportedly ran off and later felt a burning feeling and realized he had a gunshot wound to his buttocks. He was assisted by residents to the Kingston Public Hospital where he was treated. The incident was reported to the police later that night and an investigation launched. MAJ urges government to assess China's COVID-19 data and devise a response. There is a call for the government to collaborate with the global medical community to examine the COVID-19 data out of China to devise an appropriate response to a possible increase in cases and the emergence of new variants. The call has come from the Medical Association of Jamaica. MAJ President Dr. Brian James says he has taken note of the response from several countries to require passengers arriving from China to provide a proof of a negative COVID-19 test result. Dr. James says the government should be proactive in responding to the issue as China's COVID-19 cases have been significantly increasing and there have been reports of at least one new subvariant of the Omicron.
I do know that there have been some significant increases in the numbers coming out of China, and there have been reports of at least one new subvariant of the Omicron, which has caused some concern, but so far it hasn't really shown to cause greater illness than the other Omicron subvariants. However, a number of countries have looked at the data and decided that they want to increase their vigilance with people coming in from China. I think that it is reasonable for the government of Jamaica to examine the data as well and to collaborate with the WHO and PAHO and the rest of the global medical community to make a final decision about what is the best response to take. We should continue to observe all of the personal protective strategies that we have been preaching for 2.5 to 3 years. People should, sort of ensure that hand washing is in their armamentarium, ensure that, the wearing of masks in places where lots of people are gathered, to avoid them as much as possible, and get vaccinated. Those are the ways that we avoid becoming very ill with whatever new variant of COVID there is. There's no way of telling what the next variant is going to be like. And that is the reason why we should always be very cautious, be very mindful of the fact that COVID is still around and it can still affect us.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.